Hello and welcome to day 4 of your January Breathwork Challenge. I'm Kate and I'll be leading you through this practice. So whenever you're ready, starting to find your seat. We want to be sitting up nice and tall for this breathwork. We're coming into our Kapalabhati breath today. This is a sympathetic breathing technique that we do in yoga. It's one where, again, you want to be sat up nice and upright, and one that will start a little bit more slowly because unlike the parasympathetic breathing that we've been doing earlier in this challenge, this one is more energizing. So it's actually going to make us feel more awake, more alert, and just make us feel a little bit more sharp. So start to find your seat. You can't lie down for this one, unfortunately. So finding your seat, you might choose to find that little bit of movement into the body, rolling the shoulders. You can choose to roll the neck. You might even choose to come into these nice big circles with the torso, just starting to soften through the spine. Maybe come the other way. Any kind of movement or any kind of stillness that helps ground you in your body is always welcome. And then taking the next breath or so to find that bit of stillness and settle in. From here, start to settle your gaze in front of you. And if you're comfortable, you might choose to close down the eyes, just starting to venture into that internal space. We begin every practice with really noticing where the breath is in the body. Often when we haven't had that chance to check in with ourselves yet, the breath can get stuck somewhere in the solar plexus, in the chest, or even the throat. So you're seeing if you can consciously bring your breath into the belly center in your own time without rushing it. It's a deep breath all the way up to the crown of your head, and it's a gentle release all the way back down. So see if you can stay with that now in your own timing. Deep belly breaths in. Deep belly breaths out. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Staying with that breath as I continue to speak. Gently just starting to let go of anything that's already happened this morning. Maybe you didn't really feel like coming to your mat this morning to do your breath work. Maybe you weren't in the mood. So just gently letting go of that, but equally letting go of anything you need to do later on today. Just so you can really honor this time and space that you've created to do something really positive for your body, but equally as positive for the mind. Staying with those deep breaths in and those deep breaths out. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And as you stay with that breath, I'll talk us through our Kapalabhati breath. So our Kapalabhati breath, again, is this really energizing breath. It's actually just an exhale. So we just forcefully send the breath out of the nostrils, and then naturally the diaphragm contracts. So we're not doing any kind of active inhalation. We're focusing on just exhaling out the nose. So we'll do a practice run first, especially if you haven't done this one before, and we'll do it nice and slowly. You might choose to pause the video at this point and go and blow your nose. I always find that's helpful for any time we're doing any forceful breathing or exhalation out of the nose. So take that moment here if you need to. When you're ready to continue, we're finding that nice and upright seat, closing down the eyes again if we had opened them. And then wherever you are in your breath cycle, take an exhale or blow out the lips. Take a normal inhale, normal exhale, another normal inhale, another normal exhale. Inhale for Kapalabhati, just exhaling. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. Taking a moment here stay with your deep inhales and your deep exhales. So this was our practice run. We chose to come at a slower pace. We did 10 rounds. For our Kapalabhati that we're moving into, we'll go for 3 rounds of 20. So it'll be that exhale, that forceful exhale for 20 breaths. If at any point you need to slow down, you need to stop. If something isn't feeling intuitive or natural in your body, you just come back to your normal inhales and your normal exhales. You can take a break at any point, okay? So we'll do exactly what we just did, but we might start at a slower pace and start to increase that pace. If you want to stay with that slower pace, you can absolutely do that. It's important that you listen to your body and you move at its own natural rhythm, okay? Wherever you are, if you had opened the eyes again, maybe just softening that gaze. And then if you're comfortable with the gaze soft, you might choose to close down the eyes again. Wherever you are in that breath cycle, take an exhale or blow out the lips. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. Another normal inhale. Another normal exhale. Inhale for Kapalabhati. Just exhaling. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. A few normal breaths. Nice. Wherever you are in that breath cycle, take an exhale or blow out the lips. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. Another normal inhale. Another normal exhale. Inhale for Kapalabhati, a little bit faster this time. Just exhales. Normal inhale, normal exhale. Another normal inhale, another normal exhale. Wherever you are in that breath cycle, blow out the lips or take that exhale. Normal inhale, normal exhale. Last inhale, last exhale. Inhale for Kapalabhati. Exhale. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. Just coming back to that breath now. Letting the body settle, maybe noticing the effects that the Kapalabhati has had on the body. If you feel like coming into another round here, you might choose to rewind the video a little bit and come back into 20 or 30 rounds, take a break, and you can do that up to 6 rounds. If you're ready to let go of the breath and come into your day, just again, noticing the effects of the breath on the body. You might notice a little bit of tingling on the face or on the skin. Noticing how the energy has risen in the body. If it feels good in your body, you might choose to bring a hand into the center of your chest, a hand into the center of your belly. Just taking a moment here to really notice the effects of that breath on the body. Taking another moment just to acknowledge the breath's effect on the mind. Hands come to heart center. Taking a moment here, if you set an intention, just to come back to that intention. Maybe see if you can bring it with you through the rest of the day. Keeping your hands in that at mudra, hands at heart center, in this space of gratitude. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your breath work. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you took something from it. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. So well done, guys. Day 4 of your January breathwork challenge is complete. Well done for showing up for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you have any feedback or comments, please feel free to share them with me. I hope that you have a great day, and I cannot wait to see you for day 5 on your mat tomorrow. Have a great day, and I will see you then.